radio is going to work because the battery is not up. I charged it 25 minutes. But WBA-GKV is going to try the rubber duck and see if it makes it in, and it would check in there when just Nick gets back to the radio. But I wanted to do it early so I could get in. I've got another radio on charge, but we'll see how it goes tonight on the batteries. WBA-GKV trying to check in.
WBAB-GKV. Hey, Ed. Good to hear you, buddy. I got you in there. And N8MWS, I heard you as well. The bathroom Baofeng is working. Good to hear you, Ed. Did you get your plumbing stuff fixed today, buddy?
Yeah, they came out and got the thing fixed and all that. So far, we're okay. But I am going to put this back on charge. I'll listen for a couple minutes so that by 10 o'clock it'll be up a little better, just because I didn't know the battery was low on this other thing. But it shows two bars, and you never know what that's going to do. And I wanted to see more bars. But anyway, then I'll take it off by 5 and 10, or even before, and listen for Dustin there. We wanted to get in. Yeah, but they came out. It's been a hectic day over here. WBA-GKV, and I'm going to need some antenna work. It don't have to be all, but I'm going to get 40 meter up. Probably I'll wait till springtime, but we get nice days. You never know.
All right, I'd charge it up there, buddy. And you're on the list already. I won't call for you. I'll wait. I'll let Dustin call for you after 10 o'clock. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah, that way I'll get another, I'll get 20 minutes at least charge. I'll take it off before the 10 comes, but I just want to I don't want it to cut out right in the middle of talking. And this thing's got a super battery, and I don't know why it's low, but just from sitting, I didn't transmit on it. So we'll give it a little bit more charge there, but good to hear you in there and everything. And yeah, I haven't been in here too much. I just been, I won't even get into that, but things are going on at the house there. WBA-GKV.
Gotcha on the list, Ed. Thanks. WBA-GKV, KD8SLG. RevCav, I got you. KD8SLG.
Thank you very much. much there, sir. Cases Kajubi.
W8WKY.
The Beacon Net, a gathering of hams from around the world, will start on the system in 30 minutes. Come join us.
There's my girl. QST, calling all amateurs to the Beacon Net. Sponsored by the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association right here on the W8WKY repeater in Doylestown, Ohio, 147 Mark 390, positive offset Pialtona 114 Mark 8. We meet here every Wednesday and Sunday night to light up the nighttime airwaves. This is a controlled net. We ask that all traffic pass through net control. Your net control operator for the pre-show tonight is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8 SLG. My personal is Nick, November India Charlie Kilo, just Nick. So we'll take a couple rounds of check-ins, then we'll see who's going to stick around and play trivia tonight at 10 o'clock and who's just here to say hi. Before we get to that, let's check in with tonight's net control team, see what everybody's up to, see if their radios are working, and see how I sounded them tonight. KD8 EPC, this is KD8 SLG. You're leading off the Mickey Mouse roll call tonight. What's up, Dustin?
KD8 SLG and the Beacon Net pre-show. Good evening, Nick. I'm here. I'm ready to go. Dusting the cobwebs off the microphone, and been over here just playing with my new Meshtastic node tonight. So I think I finally got it down, maybe, and unfortunately there's no one close by, but I'm linked to the internet to play Mesh anyway. So there you go. We'll be ready at the top of the hour. This is KD8 EPC, back to pre-net control.
Well, you sound fabulous tonight, man. How am I sounding? I'm on RF, the way it should be.
You sound fabulous, and that's excellent there. So there you go. Sounding good, man.
fine business, man. Good to have you in here tonight. I missed you this afternoon. Did 42, though. It was fun. Thanks, Dustin. We'll see you at the top of the hour. K8QKO, this is Katie at SLG. You out there, Nick?
Katie at SLG, K8QKO. Yeah, I'm out here. I'm here. I'm listening. Wait for that to start up and kind of listen around and wait for some trivia. I could go on my little rant of kids, but I'll do that later. With that, I'll pass it back to you, Nick. K8QKO.
K8QKO, KDSLG. You sharpen that rant for later. Yeah. I got a W jumping off my keyboard. That's fabulous. Okay, K8QKO. Thanks, Nick. We're going to clear with Nick. This is KDSLG. Next on the list, we got Josh, W8HRF. How you doing tonight, Josh? What's going on?
KD8SLG, W8HRF. Good evening, Nick. I'm doing well. I'm kind of tired, but we'll get through it. Will is sitting here. Apparently, he's able to sit up now. I didn't realize that. Lucy knew that, but... Anyways, we'll be here, ready to rock and roll. KD8SLG, W8HRF.
Do you have main trivia or alt trivia tonight, Josh?
I have main tonight.
Very good, very good. Thanks, Josh. Good to hear you, and you'll always be the last to know what's going on because Lucy will know first. Speaking of which, KE8YUK, KDSLG, how you doing, Lucy? Got alt trivia tonight, huh?
Yes, sir, I do, provided I don't have the wrong answer written down, and Will lets me answer it. But we're here. KAYUK, KD8SLG.
All right, fine business. Heard a little moment of third-party traffic there. Cool, cool. We'll see you at the top of the hour, too, Lucy. And to round out the Mickey Mouse roll call, KE8BZA, KD8SLG. How you doing tonight, Eric?
KD8SLG, KE8VZA here. Good to hear you again. Good to talk to you twice in one day. And actually, I think you've been on all the nets I've been on today. Barometer, boredom breaker, food net. And I'm ready for the food net now. I'm currently sitting here stuffing my face and because I went to the rec center earlier. So anyway, I am rambling. But good to hear you on RF. KE8VZA, back to net control.
You are welcome to ramble, and we have been rubbing bumpers all day. I think, Barometer Net, we checked in together, and you checked in with me on the Boredom Breaker Net, and yeah, we were pretty close together on the Food Net too. Missed you on the Worcester Club Net though. There was that one. Eric, good hearing you, man. We're gonna clear with KE8VZA. That wraps up the Mickey Mouse roll call. I don't see Alan out there anywhere, or I'd give him a holler, but I did speak to him earlier today, so. Believe you me, Alan and Larry the Rubber Chicken are fine. Let me tell you who I got on the list here so far. And then we'll do a couple rounds of check-ins and see who's sticking around and who's just here to say hi. Started with WB4AIZ, Chuckles from Florida. He was in and out. Thanks, Chuckles. KA0, KDW, Brad is in there. W3ETB, Eddie's on the list. K5, CFY, Ray is in slot number 10, as always. W2JLS, my brother from another mother's on the list. KD8OTQ, Scott, KC0LRM, Kelly, N8MWS, Pete. WB8GKV, Ed, it's been a long time since I had that. Say that. It's a tongue twister, buddy. KA8MNT, Tom was in the blue screen. I don't know if he's going to be in or out, but I'll give him a holler. K8LYJ, Bob. K8QFT, Uncle Fred. K6KJV, Rev Kev from out there in Valley Springs, California. K8ZRY, Jeremy. And I got KI5TAQ, I just added, Taco Tim, and Donald KI5WDM. I got you in there as well, Donald, so you guys don't have to try to get in here. My keyboard is sticking tonight, so hasn't been used in a while. My 5 is starting to stick, so Oklahoma guys, that's going to be fun. All right, I got all those folks. Who else is out there? This is KD8SLG. I'm listening.
KD5AFS, in and out, please, Nick.
All right, we got my buddy Grant out there, KD5AFS out in Oklahoma. In and out. Thanks, Grant. Thanks for stopping by. Anybody else out there tonight? It's KD8SLG. I'm listening.
Yeah, KC1.
You're up to 23 or 24 now, KC8FQV.
All right, I heard Mark. It's a net now, Mark. He's coming in on the OKE. That confuses me, KC8FQV. And KC1VQS. I heard you out there, Paul. I see you out there, too. Are you sticking I'll talk to you in a minute, Paul. All right, I got you guys in there. Did I miss anybody? All right, nothing heard. Let's go up to the top of the list. See who's sticking around tonight. Get some early comments. K0KDW. Brad, what's up, man? This is KDSLG. How you doing tonight? You sticking around for trivia?
W8WKY.
Good evening, Nick, and to the rest of the list there. Having a weird issue I mentioned earlier on both my systems here, but we're just going to ignore it. It'll probably fix itself unless it quits entirely. So, yeah, whatever. It happens from time to time. Anyhow, I will be sticking around, and good to be back. I decided to take a month off from pretty much every net that I did not run. And then even the net I do run, I took 2 weeks off from that. So, gave myself a little radio vacation. K0, KDW.
K0KDW, KDSLG. Well, I'm glad you joined us tonight, Brad. And yeah, man, I know what you mean. I sometimes get that feeling too. It's usually like 1 or 2 minutes before a net starts. Got you sticking around tonight, Brad. Good to hear you back and fresh from your radio vacay. Let's talk to Eddie and see what he's doing tonight. See if he's going to stay up with us tonight. W3ETB, KDSLG. Eddie, how you feeling? You staying up with us tonight?
Yeah, Nick, I will try. I can't guarantee anything. This is twice in one day that we've been able to talk, which is kind of good. It's always good to talk to you, talk to Dustin, and talk to all the board and breakers anyway out there. And here in Annapolis, I have no idea how cold it is outside, but when I was talking to you earlier in the car, it was actually up to 60 degrees. So it was a nice balmy day here in Annapolis today, which is a change, from what we normally have. So. And there was something else I was going to say, but I totally forgot what it was. So I guess we'll turn it back to you so you can get on down the list. W3ETB, back to Nick.
W3ETB, KDSLG. All right, Eddie. Well, you sound the same as you did this afternoon, so take some more vitamin C. You're very near the top of the list, so Dustin will be getting to you about 5 after 10, so don't run away and try to stay awake. But if you fall asleep, enjoy it. We're going to clear with W3ETB. Let's go to Tulsa and see what Ray's doing tonight. K5CFY, KD8SLG. How are you, Ray? Are you going to stay and play trivia tonight?
LG in the net. This is K5CFY. Fine business on the border breaker net today. You did a great job there, Nick. We definitely appreciate it. And I'm going to hang around and see what the trivia is. So thanks for doing the preamp. K5CFY, we'll be listening.
K5CFY, KD8SLG. Had a blast on the Board and Breaker net as always today. 42 was not a bad day. Not a bad hour. No, not at all. If Dustin had been there, we could have done maybe 50, maybe even 60. But I had fun doing the 42. I'm just dogging Dustin. Ray, glad you're sticking around. K5CFY, KD8SLG. Next up, my brother from another mother, W2JLS, KD8SLG. John, we spoke briefly before, but what's going on with you? And are you going to stick around to play trivia tonight?
KD8SLG, W2JLS. Good evening on your ears, my brother from another mother, and to all those listening, likewise with them. Yeah, keep me on the list, Nick. I will assume I will be in there. Okay, I'll assume I'll be in there. Thanks for picking me up.
Cool. On our up, the way it should be, W2JLS. KD8SLG, you're listening to the W8WKY repeater. This is the Beacon Net pre-show. I am KD8SLG, and next on the list we got Scott, KD8OTQ. It's KD8SLG. What's up, Scott? Are you going to stick around for trivia tonight, or you just want to make your comments now? Get your ticket punched.
KD8SLG and the group KD8OTQ. Yeah, I'll stick around for the net tonight and see what trivia is.
Cool. Fine business, man. I saw you talking in the blue screen, and I've been seeing the WPSD dashboard show up in a couple of places now. So I just moved into ASL 3 last time around, so I don't know if I'm ready to look into that one yet or not, but that's on my short list to check out now. Thanks, Scott. We're going to clear with KD8OTQ, who's sticking around. Let's go out to Tulsa again and talk to Kelly, KC0LRM, KD8SLG. Kelly, second time today, I think. You going to stick around for trivia?
KD8SLG, KC0LRM. Yes, I will be sticking around for trivia and wouldn't miss it. And wait to get Dustin in there. And now that I'm going to have a break here for a second, I'm going to go fix me a little drink while I'm waiting. All right, back to you, Nick.
All right, KC0LRM. Well, make one for me, because I'm at my QTH tonight, and that means Audrey's not here to automatically bring me my I got through the pre-show shot. I may have to do that myself. We're going to clear with KC0LRM. Good talking to you, Kelly. Let's talk to Pete. He wanted to taunt me earlier, I believe. N8MWS, KD8SLG. What's going on, Pete? You going to stick around and play trivia with us tonight?
KD8SLG, N8MWS, and good evening to everybody on the net. I'm hoping everybody's having a great time tonight. And I'll probably stick around. I think I want to. And other than that, it's Happy New Year, and I hope everybody is very prosperous in 2026. I'm sure you will be, because we just get better and better as amateur radio operators. And my wife bought me a really awesome, kind of like a sweatshirt thing that I will be wearing, hopefully, at the Maslin show here in the next couple weeks. So 7-3s and great to be on the net. N8MWS, back to net control.
All right there, Pete. I got you sticking around tonight, and looking forward to seeing whatever intelligent donkey moniker there is on your T-shirt or on your sweatshirt for hams. I've seen a bunch of them. Looking forward to seeing yours. Taunt me all you want, Pete. Got you sticking around tonight. We're going to clear with N8MWS. WB8GKB. Ed is joining us tonight. He's charging his walkie-talkie right now, and he'll talk to Dustin at the top of the hour. Looking forward to hearing from Ed. KA8MNT, I saw you jump on the blue screen, but then you disappeared. Are you out there, Tom? Would you like to say hi? And are you going to stick around for trivia tonight? KA8MNT, KD8SLG. Nothing heard. We'll mark Tom as in and out tonight. K8MNT is in and out. Next on the list, we go to the Magic City. Oh, let's talk to Bob. K88LYJ, KD8SLG. How you doing tonight, Bob? You going to stick around and play trivia?
KD8SLG and the pre-show. This is K88LYJ. It's been a really long day. I'm yawning really good. But doggone it, I want to hear what kind of deviltry Josh and Lucy have planned, so I'm going to try to hang in there. I'll give it back to you. This is KA8LYJ.
Dude, I was right there with you last night, grinding my teeth and biting my lips. I knew all of that from end to end except for the circuit that I ended up getting the question about.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I even knew the circuit, but I couldn't remember. Doggone it, it's in every book I've read, but I couldn't remember how they were describing it, so it wouldn't have done me any good anyway. It was one of those facts that's kind of lingering in the back of your head, but you can't knock it loose. KA8LYJ.
W8WKY.
I'm finding that happens more and more frequently as I push 60, Bob. I got you sticking around. We'll get to you quickly. We're going to clear with K8LYJ. It's KD8SLG. Next on the list, we got Uncle Fred. KE8QFT. KD8SLG. How are you, Uncle Fred? What you up to, man? You going to stay up and play trivia?
Yeah, I'm going to be here. Right now I'm watching The Masked Singer, but I've got the sound muted. So, I don't know. I remember one time when Terry Bradshaw was on this show. Terry Bradshaw was quite a singer, really. He had a record out in the 70s, I think it was. So, other than that, not much else for now. Talk to you all later. Back to the pre-net.
All right, Uncle Fred, we'll call that one the Masked Mime. I got you sticking around, Fred. Thanks, man. KE8QFT, KD8SLG. You're listening to the W8WKY repeater. This is the Beacon Net. I'm KD8SLG, and next on the list we have Rev Kev, K6KJV. Rev Kev, Maranatha, man. How you doing? You staying up with us tonight? Wow, an introduction like that, and where is he? K6, KJV, KD8SLG. You still out there, Rev Kev? All right, I don't see him on the dashboard. He'll be back. Let's talk to Jeremy, K8ZRY, KD8SLG. How you doing tonight, Jeremy? You staying up with us?
KD8SLG, this is KE8ZRY. Good evening, Nick. Everybody's checked in. Yep, I'm going to be staying up with y'all. Missed the last one, so I'll definitely stay up for this one. I'll pass it back over to you. This is KE8ZRY.
All right, Jeremy, I got you staying up with us tonight. We're going to clear with KE8ZRY. Jeremy, let's go out to Tulsa and check in with Taco Tim. I think he's working. KI5TAQ. This is KD8SLG. How you doing, Taco Tim? What's the word? You sticking around for trivia tonight?
Good evening there, Just Nick. Yes, I am sticking around tonight. And, well, I'm getting ready to post something on a blue screen. that might make you go, And being that I don't hear Alan out there right now, so I think I heard him on the GMRS radio. But we'll see if he does show up on this one. This is KI5TAQ, sticking around.
All right, Tim, always looking for Alan, aren't you? We're going to clear with KI5TAQ, who is sticking around. Thanks, Taco Tim. And let's grab, who's next? Donald, KI5WDM, KD8SLG. Thanks for picking up the second hour today, Donald. Very good of you, my friend. You going to stick around and play trivia with us tonight, or are you just here to say hi?
Oh, good evening, Nick. This is KI5WDM. No, I'm sticking around. And, yeah, I'm sorry I put y'all through that earlier today. Yeah, that's one of my bad habits. I jump in before I'm ready to do things, and just, it works out, I guess. So I'll talk to you later. Let's have some fun. KI5WDM's on the side.
It's all good, Donald. It's all good. And you know what? Sometimes if you just happen to be there at the start of a net and nobody shows up and you got to take it, sometimes those are even more fun because without preparation, you just jump in and go at it. You don't have time to get worried about it. Next thing you know, it's over. There you go. Thanks, Donald. I got you sticking around. We're going to clear with KI5WDM. KD5AFS. Grant was in and out. Thanks, Grant. KC8FQV. It's a net now. Mark, what are you up to, buddy? You sticking around tonight? What's your story?
I'm sticking around, Nick. I was over at the computer and came over to the radio. Figured I'd go through Newberry instead of using the Allstar connection. Well, they're all both Allstar. I see you really racked them up fast. You're getting ready for farming to stack hay. I'll back to you away, Nick, KCFQV.
KC8FQV on RF the way it should be. All right, Mark, you sound fine coming in on OKE there, buddy. And a little skip and jump there from that node to this one. I can get that repeater from down here. That's a good distance. Andy's repeater. Speaking of Andy, where is he tonight? All right, we're going to clear KC8FQV who's sticking around. Let's go to Paul in Maine. KC1BQS, I pulled you in there, Paul. What's going on?
Well, good evening, Nick, and everyone on the net. Yeah, we've got 32 degrees here tonight. This is the warmest we've been yet since New Year's. We have a little snow, and looks like we're going to get a little rain coming up in the next couple of days, and up in the 40s. So, yeah, I don't like the rain, but hey, I like the warmer temperatures. It's better on the heating bill. I just wanted to check in and say hi. I'm not going to stick around for trivia tonight. I'm going to turn in. It's been a long day. So I just wanted to say 7-3 to everyone, and I hope you have a great net tonight. KC1BQS, back to you, Nick.
KC1BQS, KD8SLG. Thanks, Paul. You sleep well, man. I'm sure we'll hear you in the morning on the barometer net. And what do we got? 38 degrees now. We're on the downward slope right now, but pretty much all the snow is gone. Yeah, it's just pretty much gone. So you might get there with a day or two of some warm weather if you get it. Talk to you later, Paul. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to clear with KC1BQS. I got about, 3.5 more minutes before Dustin takes over. See if anybody else is out there and wants to get on the list tonight for the Beacon Net. This is KD8SLG. I'm listening.
K6KJV.
Alpha 8, Charlie Sierra,
AA8CS, Gary, in Fairlawn.
All right, let me grab it there. I got AA8CS. I heard you, Gary. And K6KJV, I called you a few minutes ago. Glad to hear you're back there, Kevin. I'll grab you in a second. And there was somebody that Gary just buried. I didn't hear any of that call sign. Who did I miss there?
KJ5, Mike Charlie Victor, KJ5 MCV, Ryan out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
KJ5MCV, Ryan out of Broken Arrow. I got you on the list there, buddy. All right. Well, let's work these three folks. That should get me right up to the top of the hour for Dustin. K6KJV, going to start with you there, Rev Kev. How you doing tonight, man? You going to stick around and give us your trivia answers?
Well, hello, Nick. Hey, I've been here the whole time. For some reason, you couldn't hear me. I was keying up, but you was talking, I was talking, nobody could hear each other. But I can hear you. Oh, yeah, I'm going to stick around. That's right. I'm all in. My little clown car. So, had to put a new engine in it since it blowed up on me last week. But I am here. So, back to you, Nick, from K6KJV.
W8WKY.
We probably were talking over each other, Kev. I see now. You were off my page. You connected on that other number. So, no worries, man. Got you in there. Thanks. And Maranatha, we're going to clear with K6KJV, who's sticking around. Let's grab Gary, President Gary, AA8CS. This is KD8SLG. How you doing tonight, Gary? You just here to say hi? Or do you want to stick around and play trivia with us and sleep through the barometer net in the morning?
Oh, man, I love being grabbed. Hasn't happened in a decade or two, but nevertheless, I still love it. Yeah, thank you for that. And I'll stick around. I'll play trivia, and I'll still sleep through the barometer net tomorrow morning. And, yeah, I'm on tap, right? Wow. Isn't that amazing? It is good to be back. And it's good to be here with you and all y'all out there. This is AA8CS. Back to the net.
Oh, Gary, so good you're being radioactive since you got back, man. We missed you. We missed you. We missed you. I got you sticking around. We're going to clear with AA8CS. I got one more to check in here with KJ5MCV, Ryan, Broken Arrow. How are you doing tonight, man? Are you going to stick around for trivia tonight, or you just want to say hi?
Well, good question. Thanks for picking me up. This is KJ5MCV. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever checked into the Beacon Net before. It sounds interesting, and sounds like we got a real entertaining host kind of hitting the throttle pretty good. So thanks for doing that. Awesome and entertaining. Yeah, paint me a picture of what the trivia looks like. I'll probably stick around, but get your paintbrush out.
KJ5MCV, I like your style, man. And if you think I'm hitting it hard, wait until the guy who takes over for me in a minute, wait until you hear him when he lights up the nighttime airwaves. We got two trivia questions. One's usually kind of serious and one's usually kind of goofy. Sometimes they're both serious, sometimes they're both goofy. But Josh and Lucy will be serving them up in a minute or two after Dustin does his bit. So don't run away. Stick around. You'll have fun, I assure you. KJ5MCV. This is KD8SLG. It's the top of the hour. Actually, it's a minute past. I'd like to thank everybody who checked in with me here on the pre-show tonight. It's time for Dustin to light up the nighttime airwaves. KD8EPC, this is KD8SLG. Light them up, Dustin. All right,
Thanks so much there, Nick. Good evening and welcome to the Beacon Net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8EPC, and I'll be your net control for the evening. The Beacon Net meets every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8WKY repeater 147.390 with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114.8. Allstar Node 48496 at EchoLink W8WKY-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds of check-ins, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and I'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked with our friends in Oklahoma, Fireside, and various other networks, so we ask you to key for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit. Make sure you let everything drop so we can hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. Stations that haven't already checked into the pre-show, I'd like to check into the Beacon Net. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Charlie Victor, KJ5 MCV, Ryan, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
Kilo Juliet 5, November Sierra Hotel, KJ5 NSH, Locust Grove, Oklahoma.
All right, let me pick it up right there. KJ5 MCV Ryan, I already have you on the list there, so just stand by. And then I picked up KJ5 NSH Jessica. Good evening, welcome to the Beacon Net. All right, we picked up a couple there. Let's go up here and get our trivia, and then we'll start running down the list. Let's start there with Josh, W8HRF. What do you have for us for trivia?
KD8EPC, W8HRF. Good evening, Dustin. Tonight's main trivia question is as follows: What unit is used to measure reactance? Your options are alpha, the farad; Bravo, the ohm; Charlie, the ampere, so amps; or delta, Siemens. Again, main trivia: what unit is used to measure reactance? Your options are alpha, farad; Bravo, ohm; Charlie, ampere, so amps; or delta, Siemens. Back to you there, Dustin.
All right, thanks so much, Sir Josh. Now let's go over here to Miss Lucy for our alternate trivia. K8YUK, what do you have for us?
KD8EPC, K8YUK. I misjudged how many weeks of Christmas I had when I wrote this question, so it's a little untimely, unless you don't take your Christmas decorations down until Candlemas, which hasn't come yet. So anyway, the hymn Silent Night was originally written for what instrument? A, organ; B, piano; C, guitar; or D, again, the hymn Silent Night was originally written for what instrument? A, organ; B, piano; C, guitar; or D, harmonica. Good luck, everybody. K8YK, KD8EPC.
All right there, Miss Lucy. Thanks for the wonderful question. And funny thing about it is I know the answer because I once wrote a report about that topic. So there you go. We'll say 73 to you for now, and I've got one short time I want to get you to here at the top of the list, and that's WB8GKV. Ed, how you doing, and what are your answers to the trivia questions?
Well, I hope the rig gets in. Let me make sure it's on high. I think it is. I'll charge the battery up a little bit. Let me see here. On the first trivia, I've had ohm. First trivia. And on the second trivia, I was walking, and I didn't think it was too good, but I was going to take piano, but I didn't really get to hear it properly or think properly, but I didn't know. Didn't know the answer anyway. I'm just guessing. So I'm going to guess piano on the other trivia. And Dustin, it was good to see you today and all that stuff. And well, I'll tell you, we're just having a heck of a time at the house here, getting things straightened out. I'll tell you. But anyway, good to hear you in there. And I charged this battery, and we got another one. I just left it on. It's still on. I hate to take it off because it's not charged.
But I noticed the repeater sounds very good, and they answered me. So I think the rubber duck is working, so I didn't put it on an antenna. There you go. Good to hear you at WPHGKV.
All right there, Ed. Well, glad you stopped by. Don't be a stranger, man. Come visit more often. It was good to see you today, and I'll see you again this weekend. Or maybe tomorrow. We'll say 73 to you for now, and that's going to bring me over here to Brad. KA0KDW. Talk about strangers. Where you been?
Good evening, Dustin. I'm sorry for calling you Eric in the chat. I put my phone in light mode so I could actually read the name, and then I still typed the wrong thing. So there you go. For some reason on whatever you call that platform for the phone, RecQ, some names when I'm in dark mode I just can't see them at all, and some are perfectly fine. I'm not sure if the names are different colors or what it is, because when I'm in light mode they all look the same, so I don't know. Maybe I need to reach out to the guy that created RecQ and see if he can look into some different settings for dark mode and maybe make all the names something that'll make the names more visible, because it's hard as can be to read web pages when I'm in light mode. Too much white and brightness. Anyhow, like I said earlier, took several weeks off of any net that I didn't run, and then last minute decided to cancel the Missouri DMR net for the last 2 weeks and just resumed that earlier tonight. So kind of took a break from radio, not due to being tired of radio, just personal things, but we're back for now at least. And C and C, Charlie and Charlie are the answers tonight. I don't remember if I said that at the beginning. KA0KDW, back to the net.
All right there, Brad. Well, I'm glad you had a nice radio vacation, and we're glad to have you back now. I got you down for C and C there. We'll say 73, and I'll forgive you for calling me Eric this time, but next time we might have to fight. Hi. We'll say 73 to you, and that's going to bring me over here to Eddie, W3ETB. How you doing, Eddie? What's going on?
Hi, Dustin. Yeah, I was thinking maybe you were going to be on today, but Nick was on. So, it's always good to talk to Nick. Always good to talk to you. Anyway, actually, everything's going okay here in Annapolis right now. I guess it's kind of, getting cooler out there. But I'm inside keeping warm and drinking orange juice from time to time. Like I told Nick, I'm doubling up on my vitamin C, trying to get rid of this cold that I got. So, as far as the trivia questions go, I think the main trivia, if I'm thinking right, might be which might be C. I think that was one of the choices. And for the alternate trivia, for Lucy's trivia question, I really totally forgot what all the answers might be, but I think A might have been organ, so I'm going to go with organ. It's probably wrong. It might be wind up being the harmonica, but I'll go with organ instead. I think that's A. So my answers are C and A for the trivia question. I'll turn it back to you, Dustin. W3ETB, back to that.
All right there, Eddie. Well, sorry I wasn't there earlier. We had some plumbing things to attend to, so got that taken care of, and now we're here. But we got you on for Charlie and Alpha. We'll say 73, and we'll cut you down the log. That's going to bring me on over here to Mr. Ray, K5CFY. How you doing, Ray?
88 EPC in the net, K5CFY. Good evening, Mr. Dustin. We missed you today on the Board of Net, but your fill-in did an awesome job. So anyway, we'll look forward to checking on next Wednesday. And maybe Miss Nancy will be there as well. Anyway, we had substitutes on both hours. So anyway, let me see here. I'm going to go with Bravo and Alpha. Bravo and Alpha. Thanks for lighting up the airways, Dustin, and I'll be off here and I'll be listening. K5, CFY.
All right there, Mr. Ray. Great to hear you. And, yeah, Nick does a great job, but he could have got 50 high. We'll say 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. We got you down for Bravo and Alpha. That's going to bring us on over here to John, W2JLS. This is KD8EPC. How are you, my friend?
KD8EPC. Holy crap on a cracker. I didn't realize I was this close to the top of the list. I should have figured that out. I stepped away from the radio, so I am on the EchoLink. My apologies. Let's see. Good to hear you, Dustin. For the trivia questions, I'm going to go with ohms. And I don't know the Silent Night. I was kind of tempted toward harmonica, but only because it seemed weird. But hey, who knows? Maybe it's harmonica. But I'm gonna slip back to the classical piano. So that'll be my guess. Thanks for the questions, Josh and Lucy, and Dustin. Thanks for hosting the net and for having me in it. W2Joe, let's pass it back.
All right there, John. Well, great to hear you out there, but for coming in on EchoLink, you're going to have to go stand in the corner for 30 minutes, hi. But I'll forgive you for this time around, and we'll say 73 to you. And I missed your second answer. What was your alternate trivia answer?
Yeah, just put me down for whatever the correct answer is. I'm just kidding. I'm going to go with piano. I mentioned I was tempted towards harmonica because it sounded unusual, and maybe that's the right answer, but I'm going to go with piano. Thanks, Dustin.
All right there, John. We got you on for Bravo for piano. 73, my friend. Have a great night, and we still have to D-star one of these days. We'll say 73 to you, and that's going to bring me over to Scott, KD8OTQ. How you doing? Uh-oh, let's try that again. KD8OTQ. Scott, are you there?
Answers are going to be Bravo and Charlie. And we're talking about WPSD. And yeah, been using that for, I don't know, probably a year now. They just did a big update. So their dashboards look a lot better, more customizable. But yeah, enjoying the weather here. So we'll turn it back over to you guys, KD8OTQ.
All right there, Scott. Thanks for joining us, and I might have to try that out. But we got you down for Bravo and Charlie tonight. We're going to say 73 to you, and that's going to jump on over to Kelly now. KC0LRM. How you doing, Kelly?
Oh, KD8EPC. Thanks for getting me in there. Well, I am sitting here, just finished off my first shot of some Smirnoff. It's called Kiss Caramel. It's kind of like butterscotch pudding and a liquor. Really good. Can't drink too many of them, though. Let me give my answer before I forget there. On the first one for the unit, I'm going to go the Beavis unit. Oh, wait a minute. That's not one of the answers, is it? So, no, let me go, because I really don't know. I have not studied any electronics in a while. So let's go A for the first, Alpha for the first, and let's just make it simple, Alpha for the second one. Yeah, we missed you at lunch there, but glad you're here now, and thanks for doing your hour. And yeah, once I give you a hotspot set up, I'll have to holler at you on D-Star there. All right, thanks for let me get back to you there, and you can get on down the list. Have a good one.
All right there, Kelly. Well, you'll have to let me know when you get that hotspot, and I'd love to play some D-Star with you. But I'll say 73 to you for now, and that's going to bring us on over here to Peter, N8MWS. How you doing? Try that again. N8MWS. Peter, are you out there still? All right, nothing heard. Let's go talk to Bob now. KA8LYJ. What's going on in Barberton?
KD8EPC and the group. This is KA8LYJ. What's going on in Barberton? Same thing that's going on everywhere in Northeast Ohio. Mud and slop. Scots call weather like this dreich. I like that word. It kind of sums it up. For trivia, I am going to go District of Columbia, DC, Delta Charlie. And that's about all I got. This is KA8LYJ giving it back to you, Dustin.
All right there, Bob. Well, great to hear you, and we'll say 73, and look forward to catching you on down the log. Let's go over to Uncle Fred now, K8QFT. How you doing, Uncle Fred? What are your trivia answers?
Well, my trivia answers are A and B. In that order, A and B. Not much going on. Oh boy, we had 39 degrees on the north side of town. So, other than that, just not much to say right now. KE8QFT back to net control.
W8WKY.
All right there, Uncle Fred. We got you down for Alpha and Bravo there. We'll say 73 to you. Have a great evening, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's jump on over here to California now. Let's talk to RevKev, K6KJV Maranatha.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dustin, and Nick, and the rest of the crew, and the youngins, and everyone else on the net. This is K6KJV here in Valley Springs, California, and I'm doing just fine. And it sounds like pretty much everybody else is doing fine. That's good. I love to hear that. I hope that 2026, I hope that the good Lord has been blessing y'all for the, 7 days we've been in it? But I hope He keeps continuing to bless y'all and protect you. So, well, man, I'm going to start preaching. No, I won't. Oh, man, the answers. Yeah. Can't get a no, never mind. Double D's, Delta and Delta, as usual. And God bless 73 and Maranatha, everyone. Back to you, Dustin, from K6KJV.
All right there, Kevin. Well, great to hear you out there, as always, my friend. We're going to say 73 to you. We got you down for Double D's, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's jump on over here and talk to Jeremy now, KZRY. How you doing, Jeremy? What's going on?
You're doing well, Dustin. Hope everybody else who's checked in is doing well tonight. Not much going on. Doing a little relaxing and getting ready for tomorrow. Trivia is going to be Bravo and Charlie, and that'll be it for me. I'm going to say 73 to pass back over you. This is KE8ZRY.
All right there, Jeremy. Well, great to hear you out there this evening, as always. We got your trivia answers down, and we'll say 73 to you and catch you on down the log. Let's go over and talk to Taco Tim now, KI5TAQ. Take it away.
Good evening there, Dustin. This is KI5TAQ. Well, like I told Nick, I think I got a question for you guys to mull over. Could be like an alternate trivia question. How many airlines worldwide is celebrating 100 years in service? Is it 1? Is it 4? Is it 6? Or is it 8? And can you name all those airlines? This is KI5TAQ.
All right there, Tim. 3 trivias is just confusing, I think. So I think I'll stick with 2 for now. But sometime, if you want to do a trivia question, you let me know, and I'll pencil you in there. So I'll say 73 to you for now, and that's going to bring me down here to Donald, KI5WDM. How you doing, Donald? Take it away.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dustin. This is KI5WDM. My trivia answers are, I don't know which one it was, but ohms and piano are my trivia answers. And, yeah, good to hear you. Good talking to you, my friend. You're doing a great job today. So I'll let you have it back so you can keep on going and get some more good answers. Have a great evening. KI5WDM on the side.
All right there, Donald. Well, thanks for stopping by this evening. Always great to hear you, my friend. I get you down for double B's. I'll say 73T, and that's going to bring me over here to Northern Mark, KC8FQV. Take it away.
All right, KCFQV here. And I'm going to say Bravo for the first one, ohms, and the second one, C, guitar. And I had a decent day today. And a decent evening, too. So we'll send it back away, Dustin. And yeah, Nick has got an easy ride tonight. Yeah, earlier today he did an excellent job being the one-man show. So we'll send it back to net control. KC8FQV. That sounds good.
All right there, Mark, KC8FQV. We'll say 73T. We got you down for Bravo and Charlie there, and we'll catch you on down the log. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. Next on the list is my president, AA8CS. Gary, how you doing?
Wait, what? Who's trying? Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it. Good evening, Dustin, and good to be with you tonight. As Dorothy Gale once said, no place like home. There is no place like home, and I'm pleased to be back. Yeah, it's always a good time on the Beacon Net. I want to thank everybody who stood in for me on the barometer net. That was a number of guys. I'll go through the list tomorrow morning. So be with me tomorrow on the barometer net. I get it. It is at an ungodly hour. That would be 7 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 a.m. Central Time, and it gets worse from there on. So nevertheless, it is the barometer net, and we will be on the air tomorrow morning. I hope bushy-tailed, but you never know. You never know. Trivia-wise, I'm thinking ohms for the reactance question, and I don't know. Silent Night, I don't know. Probably piano, maybe organ. Maybe piano. So I'll take either organ or piano, whichever one is right. And if neither one is right, I'll take the right answer. All right. We'll go with ohms and piano. AA8CS, back to net. See everybody in the morning.
All right there, Gary. Well, wonderful to hear you out there tonight. We got you down for double B's, and I'm going to be studying the inside of my eyelids at that hour, so I won't be joining you, but I'll be there in spirit. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and we'll look forward to catching you on down the log. And that's going to bring me over here to Ryan, KJ5MCV. How you doing?
All right. Ryan is doing pretty good. Maybe a little better than that. Yeah, it's been a good day. Long day, but a good one. Just got back from taking the boys, distributing the family youngsters home from church and whatnot. But as far as trivia goes, yeah, you were right. One of them's a fun one, and one of them's pretty serious. So I'm going to go with ohm. I don't recall which one that is. Ohm, A, B, C, or D. Whichever one's right. And I'm going to push, because I I don't know. On the inside, I'm hoping it was for the harmonica. I see a cartoon playing in my head where they're playing a harmonica for Silent Night, and I laughed about it. So, anyways, I'm going to make like Donald from the Osage, and I'll be on the side. Maybe I'll be on the side, up high, down low, and too slow.
Oh, you got me there, Ryan. Great to hear you out there. Welcome to the Beacon Net. Don't be a stranger. We're here every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. So got you down for Bravo and Delta 73 and hang out there on the side. Let's go over here and talk to Jessica now, KJ5NSH. How you doing? Uh-oh, nothing heard. Let's try that one more time. KJ5NSH. Jessica, are you out there?
W8WKY.
All right, nothing heard. Well, let's go talk to Mark now. K3MBC. How you doing?
Well, good evening, everyone. Just wanted to drop in and just recover from a long day. Always nice to hear the conversation and play a little bit of trivia. My answers tonight are Bravo and Charlie. Bravo and Charlie. K3MBC. Back to net.
All right there, Mark. Well, thanks for dropping in, saying hello to us. We got you on for Bravo and Charlie there. We'll say 73 to you. Have a great evening, and we'll catch you on down the log. All right, Mark was the bottom of the list as it stands. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net, and I'm ready for more check-ins. Please call now.
KD8UOL, Robin Talmadge.
All right, I'll take them one at a time there. Robin Talmadge, give me your call one more time, and go ahead.
KD8UOL, Kilo Delta 8, Uniform Oscar Lima, just checking in from Talmadge, about 2 miles from DX Engineering. I'm not normally up this late, but I was farting around on 80 meters, and I heard you guys, so I thought I'd drop in.
Well, I appreciate you dropping in for the Beacon Net this evening. Did you happen to hear the trivia questions? And if not, would you like to hear them and take a shot at them?
I did not, and I think I'll pass tonight. I'm just kind of listening.
All right, very good there, Rob. Well, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you joining us here. We'll say 73. Thanks for listening, and have a great rest of the evening there. All right, this is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now. All right, nothing heard. Well, let's go through the top with Flux and that control. Just Nick on RF the way it should be. How you doing? KD8SLG, take it away.
AI5Q came in there at the end. Take him, please.
KB8LJ.
All right, I guess I moved a little too quick. I got Jairus AI5Q, and then I got Chuck KB8LJ. Let's start with Jairus AI5Q. How you doing, my friend? What's going on?
Well, hey, Dustin. I had a little bit of a delay waiting on the ID on this node. The call sign I'm using on the node is a little bit longer than mine, as it were, but that's not hard to do. Let's see. Shannon said to proxy him in and out, KC5RBG, real big guns, and let's see, for trivia, I'm going to go with ohms and guitar, because I think the organ's a red herring, personally. I don't know. It would have made sense to make it on the organ, and I think that's why it's a question. It's because it doesn't make sense. So I'm going with the one that doesn't make sense. There you go. Had a good day at work. Didn't get to check in with Nick. I heard the tail end of his list, but it was right about 1 o'clock when I got back from lunch with the guys, and then checked in with Donald and listened to most of his hour while I was getting some stuff done. So there you go. And I heard somebody talking about their granddaughter who's 11 years old who got her license, and she got her grandparents to get their licenses, and she hosts a net on D-Star on 56 Bravo on Sunday afternoons at 5:30. So I don't have D-Star, but if I did, I'd check it out and try and force Noel to check in. So you may check it out sometime if you remember, Dustin. AI5U, back over to you.
Well there, Jerish, you know I'm a sucker for all things D-Star, and that's a heck of a story, so I'm going to have to remember that. There's another net on 56 Bravo every Thursday that I get an email for. Just never get on there because I'm just usually not near a D-Star radio at that time, but I have no excuse. I own a D-Star HD nowadays, so I can do it anywhere in the house. So we'll say 73. We got you down for Bravo and Charlie, and tell Shannon I've got him down for the great state of Oklahoma. We'll say 73, and let's go talk to Chuck now. KB8LJ, take it away.
Hey there, Dustin. This is KB8LJ with a little bit of a frog in my throat. Well, the big news on this end is the AT&T salesman came around tonight and sold me a new fiber internet connection, and be interesting to see all the complications of how that's going to affect things like the ham radio connections and so on. So we'll hang loose and see on that. But if anybody is thinking about buying new cable service to replace whatever you got, or just new time the first time around, it's a minimum of 2 hours for them to take your order, because they have to go through 3 different credit agencies, and each one they got to unlock the credit and then lock it back up again, and then go on to the next one, and just an insane amount of paperwork. But we'll see if I made a bright decision or a stupid one. So with that, KB8LJ, back to net.
All right there, Chuck. Well, great to hear you out there, and hopefully that internet connection is good. When they ran fiber in my neighborhood, they tore the whole place up, and it's still a mess from it. So we'll say 73 to you for now. And hey, before you go, did you want to take a shot at our trivia answers, or did I miss them?
Well, I didn't hear them, and I'm getting pretty tired, so I'll probably pass and head on to bed, because I was standing outside in the front yard for 2 hours going through all of this paperwork and setup stuff, and fortunately, when the temperature's in the 50s, that's not too bad, but it was normal January weather. No way do you want to stand out there for 2 hours and just go through a whole bunch of paperwork. So it's KB8LJ, back to net.
All right there, Chuck. We'll give you a pass tonight. We'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you on down the log. Chuck was the bottom of the list as it stands. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. I'm ready for more check-ins. Please call now. All right, nothing heard. let's go up here and let's talk to Just Nick now. KD8SLG. How you doing, Nick?
KD8EPC, this is KD8SLG. Good evening, Dustin and all the Beacon netizens. Doing great, man. The QTH, headset on RF the way it should be. I'm ready for sleep, though, so I'm not going to beleaguer this any longer. I'm going with ohms, that would be Bravo, and harmonica, that would be Delta, because Ryan out there in Oklahoma convinced me of that. Yeah, I think that was him. Yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, that's what's going on, man. I had fun today on the Board and Breaker Net without you. We missed you. People ask about you, but nobody called me Dustin. We did get to 42, and Donald ran the second hour today. I guess Nancy's doing her thing in Indiana and family thing and whatnot. So, good deal, man. Fine business. Good to talk to you tonight. Meeting next week. I can't believe that crap already. KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right there, Nick. Well, great to hear you out there, my friend, as always. And, yeah, boy, I missed the net today. I wish I could have been there, and they still call me Nick, whether I'm there or not. So we'll say 73 to you, and let's go talk to Nick at night now, K8QKO. How you doing, my friend? What do you know?
K8EPC, K8QKO. Hello, Dustin. Hello, everybody on the net. All right, I'm going to start with my trivia. I'm going to go with Charlie and Delta. I don't know if they're right, but that's my best guess. I heard Nick mention the club meeting in next week. I'm like, geez, that's already. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss that. I've got a medical procedure in the morning, and I won't be able to leave the house that evening, except I do have to go up and drop off our scout trailer at Camp Manitowoc Thursday after our work, because we're camping Friday night, and I don't feel like dragging a trailer after all that on Friday. So I'll do that. Anyway, that's what I've got for all of those. Yeah, I mentioned during the pre-show a rant. Let me tell you a story. You got a kid, he likes to go skiing, and he wants to go skiing with his old middle school ski club, because he has a ski pass and do all these things. So I said, all right, make sure you pack up all your ski stuff ahead of time, because we're going to have to put it in the truck, and when I pick you up from school on Wednesday, we have to take you up there and go straight to skiing. He says, okay. Wednesday morning rolls around, and none of it's packed or loaded, and you're like, you got to put that in the truck so we can leave, and he starts packing everything, which you're fine with, and you pick him up from school, and you drive all the way up to Boston Hills, and as you're pulling the parking lot, he goes, hey, where's my winter coat? Yeah. And I would have just said, forget it, driven him back home, but I had to go to Costco up there while I was there, and so I was fine, so I drove him back to Akron and drove him back up there to Boston Mills to ski, and then I went shopping at Costco. But I'm like, freaking kids. You tell them to do something, they don't listen for a lick. Anyway, that's my story for tonight. And with that, Dustin, I'll pass it back to you, K8QKO.
KD8UOL, I have a quick question.
UOL, go ahead.
Heard somebody mention about a meeting coming up. Can you fill me in on the details of that?
The club meeting is next Thursday night at 7 p.m. That's at the Wadsworth Eagles Club. All the information is available at the club website there at w8wky.org. But if you need more info, stand by. The net is almost over there, and I'd be happy to give you more info then. So I'll say 73 to you for now, and 73 to you, QKO, Nick at Night. Good to hear you out there, and glad things worked out for you. Let's go talk to Eric now, K8VZA. How you doing, Eric? Take it away.
KD8EPC in the group, KE8VZA here, activating couches on the air, courtesy of Yaesu Crossband Repeat and the Baofeng in my hand. Anyway, trivia, I'm going to go with Delta and Delta, double D's.
And the alt question, I'm going to roll the dice and say alpha on it. So double D's and alpha for the alt. Busy day today, just work. You know, it was going along. Rec center after work, and here I am. Don't really have a whole lot else. Good net. Good to hear everybody. KE8VZA back to net control.
All right there, Eric. We'll say 73 to you for now. We got you on for double D's, and glad you had a good day there, my friend. Let's see. Let's go over here to Miss Lucy real quick. Give me your main trivia answer, Miss Lucy.
I'm going to go with ohms. I wish you could see Josh's face. That's the sole reason I did this. Back to you, Dustin.
All right, thanks so much there, Miss Lucy. I think I'm going to follow suit, and I'm going to go with Bravo and Charlie for my trivias. But let's go over here to Josh, W8HRF. Go ahead and give us your comments and give us the main trivia answer.
KD8EPC, W8HRF. Good evening again, Dustin, and all the Beacon Edisons. My trivia question, the alt, I'm going to go with organ. Maybe it's a herring, like I think Jairus was saying, but we'll see. Looking forward to the meeting next week. That will be cool. I believe, I will be there. And just a reminder about Winter Field Day. Take a look at the w8wky.org. Look at the post on there. Got all kinds of details about Winter Field Day 2026. Sarah is hosting with the Canton Amateur Radio Club. There are 2 RSVP forms up there, one for meals and one for operating/attendance. So, there you go. It's coming up on Saturday, January 24th, and Sunday the 25th. So, should be a good time. More information on the website. Let me go ahead and let this drop and read main trivia. Okay, main trivia was, what unit is used to measure reactance? Was it alpha, farad, bravo, ohm, Charlie, amps, or delta, Siemens? The answer was bravo, ohms. I believe most folks got it. Let's see. Reactance is the opposition presented to alternating current caused by capacitors and inductors. Reactance opposes changes in current or voltage in AC circuits, which reduces the amount of current that flows. It doesn't dissipate energy like resistance does, but you still use the unit ohms to measure it. So what's the last thing? Farads measures capacitance, amps measures electric current, and Siemens measures conductance. So there you go. Again, the answer was bravo, ohms. So, all right, 7-3 all. Have a good night. Back to you, Dustin. KD8EPC, W8HRF.
All right, thanks so much there, Josh. Thanks for another wonderful main trivia. We'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you on down the log. And that's going to bring over here to Miss Lucy, K8YUK, for give us your comments and give us the alternate trivia.
K88EPC, K8YUK. Hi, everybody. Let's see, had a doctor's appointment this morning, so Betty and Will got to spend the morning with my mom, which was delightful for them and very nice for me. It's always good to not take the kids to a doctor's appointment. My mom is incredible. She is an incredible artist and creator and seamstress in general, and she has been reading Betty a book called Katrina Katerina and the Big Box, I think. And basically the premise is this little girl gets a giant refrigerator box, and the story is how she continues to use the box in different ways, shapes, and forms before it totally disintegrates. And so my mom, taking inspiration from the book, made Betty a cardboard house to play in. And by house. I mean, it fits my mom and Betty, and Will tries really hard to get inside also. But it's like a 2-people cardboard house that she just made out of a box, and it has like windowsills and everything. It's awesome. So Betty had a great time, and then we came home and cleaned, and she likes crafting a lot, which is great because it means I have a reason to be in the basement and craft also. And it was a pretty calm day. It was a bummer that the weather is warmed, but it's still gross outside. But Betty still wanted to go outside, so we got her dressed up in her rain boots and her coat, and she marched outside. And then she marched right back and asked if she could break the snowman that we made a couple days ago, who was in sorry form. And I said sure. So she pulled his arm off and started trying to whack him with his. I'm worried about the child I'm raising, but she had a great time. It kept her busy. All right, I'll let it drop and read off trivia.
W8WKY.
K8YK returning. The hymn Silent Night was originally written for what instrument? A, organ, B, piano, C, guitar, or D, harmonica? The answer is C, guitar. The lyrics were written by Austrian clergyman Joseph Mohr in 1818, and the melody was composed by an organist, Franz Xavier Gruber. Mohr asked Gruber to compose the melody with guitar accompaniment for the Christmas Eve Mass, since a flood had destroyed their organ, and the rest is history. Also, fun fact about harmonica, when brother number 2 was probably 4, my mom asked him to put his harmonica away, and he trundled out of the room, and she did whatever it was she was doing, came into the room where he was, and he was holding the giant Fenton cake dish that she got from, I think, her grandma, this big, heavy glass cake dish, and he's just struggling under it, and she said, "What are you doing?" And she took it from him. He goes, "Well, I did not know what a harmonica is, and I did not know what this is, so I thought it was a harmonica." And so from then on, we have always called that cake dish the harmonica, and I called it that today, and it reminded me of this trivia question. There you have it, K8YK, KD8EPC, 70 days, and God bless everybody. Happy New Year.
All right there, Miss Lucy. Thanks for another alternate trivia, or a great one. We really appreciate it there. We'll say 73 to you. Glad things are well, and we'll look forward to catching you down the log. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net, and I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now. All right, nothing heard. This is the last call. Last call for the Beacon Net. Please call now. All right, nothing else heard. On behalf of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, myself, and the Beacon Net crew, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in with us this evening. Come and join us on the next edition of the Beacon Net, Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the WKY repeater, 147.390, the positive offset, and a PL tone of 114.8. Allstar Node 48496, and EchoLink W8WKY-R. Also, don't forget to check out the Barometer Net every morning at 7 a.m. except for Sunday here on the WKY repeater. And don't forget to visit our friends over on the NQK Memorial Board and Breaker Net every day at noon Central Time. That's on Allstar Node 49562 and EchoLink N5XQK-R. You've been listening to the Beacon Net. This is KD8EPC returning the repeater to normal amateur use this time, and I will be clear. 73, y'all.
Who was asking about the meeting next week? I think it was KD8UOL. Rob, you still out there? KD8UOL, KD8SLG. Still there, up? Nothing heard. KD8SLG clear.